Hello, this is your girl, Dr. Brianna Boss James, aka Dr. Boss, the founder and CEO of She Bossin' Up and P31X. Listen, welcome to the carpet. If you're in a position to do so, go ahead, light a candle or something, grab your favorite beverage, and let's get into this thing on today. Today I want to share with you the 7 keys to boldly overcome struggles and setbacks. It's that how to boss up your life thing that we're going through today. And we're going to start with number 1. No matter what happens, if you have something that you desire to do, don't stop until it's done. Here's the key in life. You have to take small steps sometimes to get done the things that need to get done. But guess what? Any step, no matter how small it is, no matter how big it is a step in the right direction if you're taking it in the right direction. So take those small steps. Don't give up. Get it done and make sure to take steps in the right direction. Little baby steps will get you up to where you're trying to go. No retreat, no surrender. I don't know if some of you all know that movie. I believe it came out in the 1980s somewhere. It was one of my favorites growing up. It was a movie about a teenager, Jason, who was going to go up against the baddest boxer of the time for his age bracket. And he had to fight, he had to push, he had to grind, to train, to battle everything it seemed like in his life in that moment to be able to succeed and to win the match. I love that movie because it's a tale of never giving up, no matter what punches are thrown at you. You keep digging, you keep pushing, you keep moving. So that is what you need to do in your situation to boldly overcome struggles and setbacks. No matter what it is, don't give up. Keep pressing in the direction to succeed, and you will get there. Number 2, recognize and accept that bad things do happen in life. We don't want them to happen, but they do happen. And here's the joy of it. They happen to everyone. So you are not alone in the midst of any test, any trial that you're going through. You can know that someone is there in it with you. Now, I'm not sure where the idea came from that once you accept Jesus in your life, everything's supposed to be sunshine and rainbows and unicorns and everything great. I myself, I love Jesus Christ with my being, and I trust his word. And the Bible prepares us and lets us know that tests and trials will happen. It doesn't say it might, it doesn't say perhaps or maybe, it says they will happen. Yet here's the beauty in all of it. In James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4, it says, "My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. But let patience have its perfect work, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing." That's the part right there that I just love. When we allow time to do its thing, we'll, 1, uncover deceit, and we will have everything that we really need. And since God also blesses us, hallelujah, with the desires of our heart as we delight in him, we'll even get some of what we want in the perfect timing. So just remember, be patient and let God have his perfect work in all that we're going through. Now, on the flip side of this thing, we also don't know what we're truly capable of until we're tested with resistance, until we go through some of those trials that we go through, that trying by fire that we go through to see if we're coming out gold, if God can see himself in us. It's that rock and a hard place where you begin to discover what's really in you and what you can do. It's where you're strong, you find that out, and then you also find out where you need to continue to strengthen yourself. So don't forsake the fact that problems happen in life. They happen, but they happen for us, not always to us. Number 3, focus on your sphere of control. There are things in life that you have direct control of, things that you can influence, and then there are things that no matter what you do, you have zero control over, and you can't do anything about them except pray. What you focus on, you feed. And I can tell you, if you're using your time focusing on things that you cannot control, you're feeding the frustration and the depression monsters and are piling on extra grief to what I'm sure is already a taxing situation. Focus on the things that you directly have control over, and that is just yourself, how you react to things, how you respond to things, the actions that you take, the actions that you choose not to take, every decision that you make, the things that you do, that is what you control. Focus on those things. Then after that, if you have some influence over some things, spend some time working in the influence where you can. But remember, maintain focus on the things that you can control. And baby, the things that you can't control, those things you give over to God and you just pray. Why? Because you're going to add more stress and frustration to your life, trying to change and alter and do things, and even just thinking on things that you can't do anything about. Life gets a lot freer when you put into perspective all the different things you're going through in life, and you realize the difference between what you control, what you influence, and what you have zero control over. And when you put them into their proper place and you act accordingly, life goes so much smoother. Number 4, less is definitely more. Now, don't try to fix or overcome everything at once. You have to focus your focus. If you're struggling with multiple things or with one large thing that has lots of layers, pick one area or pick one layer to work on to begin to make changes to. You focus on one thing, then once you've conquered that, move on to the next. Wash, rinse, repeat. Less is more. Pick one thing at a time. Boss that thing out, and then use the principles that you've learned while you were going through that thing and while you were overcoming that thing to work on the next one. Number 5, take time to enjoy your journey through life. Now, never be so caught up in the future and what you desire that you miss the beauty of what's in your present, what's in your right now. Be grateful and content while striving for the fulfillment of your destiny. So much is happening in the right now. You don't want to miss it. Choose to create lasting memories and experiences in your life and live them to the fullest versus working all hard, grinding, and whatever else it is that you do for the things in the future, or striving, working for things that you miss right now, memories, experiences, and moments. I recall a conversation talking to one of my daughters, and she explained to me that she was telling her daughter, it's not about gifts and getting things and what you want in terms of tangible like presents. It's more so about what you spend your time doing and going and being around family and friends and enjoying life and, go on vacation, seeing shows, just spending time with people that you love and making memories and enjoying those things. Oh, it did my heart proud that my baby is teaching her baby that life is not about things. It's about the moments. It's about the experiences that you can have. When you have a family and you have the opportunity to enjoy their time, that is more valuable than the things that you have. Because here's the reality. I know they always say when you're on your deathbed, you start to go through life and you're not going to think about the things you have. You're going to think about the experiences or the lack thereof. Here's the deal. You don't even have to wait until you're on your deathbed. Just think about it. I know myself, I've had times where I've heard that this person passed away and that person passed away and it was so unexpected and everything like that. My mind doesn't go to, oh, I wish I had that thing, or, oh, how am I going to get this thing? My mind's focus goes to, oh, my word, life is so short. What am I not doing that I should be doing? God has put me on this planet to do a thing. I need to make sure I'm doing what it is that he's called me to do, that my life is filling purpose and that he's getting the glory out of it. And, oh, man, I got to make sure that I call this person because, I haven't talked to them in a while. Or, oh, I really want to go do such and such with these people. Let's go on vacation. Let's go for a week and just spend some time together. Or, you know what? Hey, come on over and let's just chill together. Let's be around each other. I haven't talked to you in a while. Let me hug your neck. Whatever the case may be. When it comes to life and considering that life is very short and we will not be here always, thinking of the moments where you can enjoy the ebbs and the flows, the ups and downs. I mean, the good, the bad, the ugly, the indifferent of life. It doesn't matter. It's all memories. The bad things are life lessons to learn and to grow and do more from. And the things that are good are things to remember and enjoy. Either way it goes, embrace the totality of the journey that you have in and through your life and live it well. And even though you're striving for more things, man, embrace the moment. It'll do some serious good to you, and you won't miss out on the little memories that right now are little, but when you get older and as time goes by, those will be the important things. Number 6, the power D's. Learning and embracing these 4 characteristics will absolutely transform your life. We have determination, diligence, dedication, and discipline. Determination. It's the firmness of purpose, resoluteness. This is where you say, I am going to be and I am going to do, no matter what. It's determination. Diligence. It's careful and persistent work or effort. This is where you're telling yourself, I'm going to be intentional in everything that I do. I'm going to work that thing very precisely, and I'm going to get it done. Dedication, being committed to a task or a purpose. I don't give up until it's done. I see things through to the end. I stick to a thing. This is what I've chosen to do. This is what I'm called to do. And so I'm doing that thing, and I'm going to ride it until the wheels fall off. And then when the wheels fall off, I'm going to say, was that a good fall off or was that a bad fall off? Do I need to actually pivot a little bit and make some flexes and some changes and some things? Or do I need to go ahead and just run with this thing or just let it go altogether? You can get with God on that. He will help you through that dedicated part of it to make sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing when you're supposed to be doing it, and you're able to stick through with it. Discipline. Behaving and working in a controlled way, which involves obeying a particular set of rules or standards. So if you don't have a set of rules or standard yet, here's a new one. We talked about it earlier. No retreat, no surrender. You tell yourself, I do whatever it is that I need to do when I need to do it, no matter how I'm feeling about it in the moment. I get things done, period. It's just like waking up and you say you want to get healthier, you want to lose some weight, whatever the case may be. That's always the easiest one to go for. And you tell yourself you're going to wake up in the morning early, just an extra 15 minutes in the morning before you get up and have to go do your thing. Morning comes, alarm goes off, and you hit the snooze button. Baby, stop hitting the snooze button. Let me tell you, the snooze button drags your life down. Stop doing it. Just go ahead and roll over to it and get up and get going. Have your stuff by the bed. I know I sometimes sleep in my workout gear, so that way all I have to do is get up and put my shoes on and get to rolling, and then I can flow on with the rest of the day. No matter how you feel about a thing, the level of discipline that you're going to forge in yourself says, I do what I say I'm going to do. No matter how I'm feeling about it, I get things done, period. That's those power D's right there. Apply those in your life, and I'm telling you, things will begin to shift in a great, great way. Number 7, our final key is stop focusing on just yourself and help someone else. This is one of the best things that you will ever do in your life. When you alter your focus and begin to help someone with their needs and problems, it gives you a different vantage point on the realities of life. And it also feels good to help others. And I've discovered myself over the years that whenever I've helped others with their stuff and just let my stuff kind of sit there, somehow my stuff seems to work itself out and the problems and the struggles get smaller. And some of them have even gone away. We are here in this life as a community to support one another. That is why God made man and how he had us joined together. We're here for each other and with each other. When you're in your life and you're feeling some type of way, find someone, anyone who needs help, and go be a light to them. And just let God move through you. Use those gifts and those talents that you have and be a blessing to someone else. Sometimes someone just needs you to listen to them. And as you sit and you listen to them, like I said, your vantage point shifts and your stuff will work itself out. And at the same time, you'll be there to help walk through something with someone else so they can work their stuff out. It's a very holistic way to live life, and it is a blessing to be able to do so. So those are the 7 keys to being able to boldly overcome struggles and setbacks. No matter what happens, if you have something you desire to do, don't stop until it's done. 2, recognize and accept that bad things do happen in life. 3, focus on your sphere of control. Remember, itemize the difference between what you can control, what you can't control, what you can influence. Number 4, less is definitely more. Number 5, take time to enjoy the journey through life. 6, the power D's. You have determination, diligence, dedication, and discipline. And number 7, stop focusing on just yourself and help someone else. Now, my questions for you are simple. Are you ready to stop living the same way you've been living and going through the same things that you've been going through? Are you done with being stuck in whatever it is that you're stuck in? And I'm talking about that secret place that you don't tell anyone about. That place where you just kind of keep telling yourself, it's all good, it'll work itself out, it's fine. I'm here today to tell you that if you have to repeatedly tell yourself something is all good and it's just fine, it probably isn't. And then most things will not just work themselves out. You have to put in the necessary work to break free from the hold of the things that have you, and then not just release the bondage, but to cast it all way into the deep where it will never return. 1 Peter 5:7, the Amplified Version reads, casting all your cares, all your anxieties, all your worries, and all your concerns once and for all on him, for he cares for you with deepest affection and watches over you very carefully. Here's your assignment today. With the realization that you are covered and being watched over carefully, very carefully, pick one area of your life or one thing that is continually pressing you. Using the 7 keys you've just learned, dig deep into the Word, dig deeper into God, cast that care upon him, and know that you will overcome whatever it is that you've selected. Then, like mentioned earlier, wash, rinse, and repeat for the thing and the next thing after that you'd like to break free from. It is your time to boss up. Even if you have to do it scared, get it done. I believe in you. You can and you will do this thing. Now, you just have to believe in yourself. But even more importantly, you must believe that our God, through Jesus Christ, can help you do anything. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know that wonderfully fabulous things will happen as you break through the bondage cycles of your life and just begin to do and then to truly enjoy the life that you are blessed to live. If you receive value in this episode, please hit that good like button and the subscribe button. And if you know someone who might need a little bit of what you just received, please share this episode and be a blessing unto others.